Hello, we are at the Lattice lockup and we have behind us the Burden replica.
Yep.
Guess what? Will, you're going to be setting another replica, aren't you?
Yep. Yeah. Whoa!
That was good.
I'm going to be setting the top half of Excalibur, Stefano Ghisolfi's 9B plus route in Arco that did earlier this year. So yeah, we've got one of the hardest boulders in the world up, and now we're going to go for like one of the hardest routes.
Woo. I think this is kind of fitting that we just put them all on the same wall. Maybe we just keep adding more.
Weirdly, they're all the same angle. It's like, it's just the way it seems to work, yeah.
So we've got the holds, which are down in a basket in front of us. These are selected by Stefano, who previously set a replica on him. We're going to copy that, is that right?
That's basically the plan. We've got the green as the first one, as a hand, and yellow. On the real one, it's like completely vertical. It's that sort of outdoor rock that's really hard to replicate because it's just so sharp. You can like bite into it. Whoa. And then we've got, on the real thing, it's like the cube hold, because it kind of looks like a cube. On this, we've got the circle hold, but it basically does the same thing. You always hit it like 2 to 3 fingers, and then you never hit it in the same place. So I think this actually works quite well. And the holds are really weird. Like none of them are like flat or edges or anything. They're all
sloping
slightly like twisted and turned. So it's really hard to actually like get holds right. I feel like this is another kind that would be perfect to scan and print out. Yeah, something like that looks good.
Do you know, this is like my absolute risk hold, this 2-finger half crimp pocket.
Yeah, this is why Ondra stopped trying the route, is because of this hold.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, because he's like, it hurt. He can't fit his middle two. I think he had to go like these two, and then it like presses so funny on.
Right,
so, I don't know how to do the last move. It's so weird. Like the hold, it's like split. You get 3 fingers on like a sort of scooped pocket, and then index goes on like a sharp edge, and then you full crimp the index. So you're like, I don't even, something like this. I don't know how you like replicate that.
What about if you use that side there, and then bring something in?
That actually could be good.
Or,
yeah. Is there anything that's just a small edge or something? Oh, what about the spike? The like horn.
this?
There's a smaller one as well.
Oh, that?
Yeah. You could turn it in to the hold, and then it'd be, yeah, why don't we do that? I feel like that's the sort of thing, if you saw that when you went into the climb wall, you'd be like, you know what, I'll try a different boulder. Like, it's so horrible. Is that really bad now?
Oh, yeah, do you know what, that feels about right.
I like that. Never been on the route, that feels about right, yeah.
This is how hard I can visualize.
Yeah, exactly. This is the future of climbing, is just visualizing what other people have done and be like, yeah, this is about it.
This is the amount of years of replica training I've done with absolutely no touching of any routes until I get there like a year later. Oh, I'm pleased with that.
Okay, I want to feel this. But yeah, it's an interesting one.
That's just the sort of way you don't want to hold to be.
Oh, that's bad actually, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. I'm not so convinced about that left hand.
Oh, it's weird as anything. Yeah, maybe we make this a bit better and bring this in tiny bit.
Okay, this I feel like if you want to pull on it, and you can do it 2 fingers, if you want to go 2 fingers, you can. But if you want to just protect that finger, you can also do it 3. There's a definite spicy move.
Because I think the last boulder, like if you break it into 2 parts, because you have a clip in the middle, I think you count it as 2 individual short boulders. I think the first part, like 8A, and then the second part is 8B maybe. So you do like an 8A into an 8B boulder.
And this part here is of the 8B boulder?
Yeah, so when you start literally here, you go crimp, heel into this and finish, I reckon's 8B.
Yeah. I would say this is definitely the right size ballpark of holds of 8B or worse. So what we've just done is set a replica of the top section of Excalibur on the wall here, which is a 40-degree wall down at Lattice. And for those of you that don't know about Excalibur, Will, can you kind of just give everyone a bit of context around what does this project involve, what's your history behind it, how does it break down, and how does that replica relate to the actual route? Because this is just a boulder problem?
Yeah. So Excalibur's a sport route. It's about, I don't know, 10 to 15 meters high. It's 9B plus and was established by Stefano Ghisolfi earlier this year. He'd been trying it for about 2 years. There's a couple of videos where him, like Adam Ondra, Jakob Schubert, they all went and were working it. And the route is basically just 2 really long boulder problems on top of each other with a bad rest in between. So what we've set is the second half of the route, the second boulder problem, which is like the harder one. And the sort of breakdown is, the first one I think is about 9 moves to the rest, and it's 8B to 8B plus boulder, and then you get bad rest. And then the second one, you can break down either as one long boulder, which is what we've done, which I think is 8B plus 8C boulder, or you can do it as a kind of 2 shorter ones where because you have to clip in the middle and you can kind of count it as a break, where I think it's probably an 8A into an 8B boulder. So yeah, it's just like adding the 3 really hard boulders together with a bad rest, and then what we've set is just the top 2 together and the final section. So it's trying to train on that to get that bit feeling really good, that when you go there, coming from the start, it'll be possible to climb all the way through. You start on these 2 holds, which on the real thing are a lot better, but for the sake of this, it doesn't make much difference. You come over to this in-cut, but like completely vertical Gaston, and you do like a really hard shoulder move up to the circular cube, because in the real thing it's more of a cube shape, and on this it's not, but it works pretty much the same. You then put left foot back onto the start hold, you tag this as an intermediate, which is really bad, and then you bump again up to this crimp. Then you stand right foot back on the other start hold, you come over to the pinch, you then have both feet on, you clip out to the side, match again, right foot comes up to the smear, you like release your body from the lower feet, and then off that you kind of like pounce up to this 2-finger pocket up there. You then stand left foot on, again, a smear, right heel comes up to the orange edge, you then completely just sit on that heel, come over into this split grip hold at the top, full crimp down on that, then match feet where you have the heel, you bring left toe in, right toe goes out to the hidden hold under the blue, and then you just like send it for the finishing hold. You know, I'm not actually sure how to really pull on to get going, as it all feels a bit ridiculous for warming up.
One of the things that will work really well with this is we've got like the grid of the problem and the replica laid out. What I'll do is I'll grab essentially a version of each set of holds, slightly bigger and better, and I'll set them in the same grid and line of these ones, and you can then warm up through the movements. So it'll be like a font 7C variation of it.
Yeah.
Still not 7C though, is it?
It doesn't look very 7C, but we'll find out. I think like the holds are, they're better, but they're not great still.
Yeah, good. Come on, that's it, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good. Sweet.
It's nice that.
That was a warm-up problem.
Yeah. If that was like the real thing, it'd be great fun.
I know, yeah.
I wouldn't be involved.
You're looking so strong on it, Will, already.
Yeah, that's very nice. That the heel's very big as well. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah, when this is like a really good 3-finger edge as well.
Yeah.
Didn't feel so bad on the last move.
Which do you feel like for you is the hardest move on here?
On the replica, on the real one?
On the real one.
On the real one is the final move. So when you've come, you do the heel. Like the heel I can do static, that's okay. You get into this, and then it's like the standing up, walking the feet, and doing that final move just felt like for sure the hardest, I think, when I was trying it. Yeah. Which is heartbreaking potentially because it's the last move. That's good. I felt like really strong in the position as you kind of do in the route, and then you go for the hold and you feel good, you hit it, and then somehow you just like all fall off. that feels a bit more like the real thing. I think this might be harder than the real thing. The cube doesn't feel very good. Ooh. I mean, the move works. It's hard to link tack tack, but that goes. Right, I might pull from the purple up to the blue and then try the top.
Oh yeah, with the worst pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to do the worst pocket, but with the purple
heel to start, probably, yeah.
Good. Come on. Yeah, good. Come on. Yeah, really nice.
Woo.
Yeah, that's looking nice.
That's hard.
Yeah. I can see you actually trying hard there.
Yeah. I mean, it feels really close. I feel like on the real thing, it's maybe a little wider, but like, it works really well in the movement that it feels ridiculous. And then as soon as you turn and you put the foot out and you like press a bit, you're like, oh, okay, I can move. It's really good. I need to do the heel move off the bad heel, and I need to do the move from the orange to the blue, and then that's all the moves.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, come on. Good.
Oh, that foot just comes off, doesn't it? Okay, that's gonna be desperate to link together. I mean, that worked.
Yeah.
I think doing the cut makes it so much harder. Yeah, that doesn't feel right. That's like a world of difference.
So I was just using a slightly better pocket.
I mean, it's a lot better, but it's more that it's further over left. All of a sudden it feels like the heel's just in a position you can sit on, which I think is more like the real thing. So I think move the bad one out a little bit. Oh. Yeah, that felt better. That felt a lot better. Really, really flipping hard though. Hard on the knee as well. Might try to do the other move then that I've not done. The second move, I guess. Ooh. That was a good link. I felt really actually quite solid going, like just pulling on there into the yellow. I think you can get behind the hold a bit more. Oh, I felt like I was going to do that there. The heel is definitely worse. Like that bit is definitely harder. Oh, yeah, I'm not sitting into the heel right at all.
Does it feel right in terms of how bunched up it is?
Pretty much, yeah, because it's really bunched on the real thing. But the thing is, once you put the heel on, I can get the video again. You then just like your left foot, you kick out into smear, and you just like sit into it. It's a bit.
It's that thing at the top there.
Yeah. So it's like, it is decently big. Yeah. Like it is probably like a 20mm edge. I don't know, like if it's worth finding a different hold. Yeah, maybe we try this, to be fair. That could be really good.
Just the right amount of disappointing. Yeah, good. Come on.
Yeah, that goes.
Yeah.
Whoa!
That was good.
That's what I was thinking would happen, trying hard on that move. Might try that one more time, try to do the top, and then start trying to give better link goes. Woo. That is weirdly realistic. Like this sort of desperate stab in, just get the index on, bring it to the full crimp, walk the feet somehow, and let the desperate stab out. That's amazing. Oh, that was actually close. Oh, I stuck the hold and then the heel went. I feel definitely I'm losing the power though in the 2 fingers on the left hand. Well, I've run out of skin.
You've run out of skin. Session 1 done.
Yeah.
It's on the wall.
Yep.
We've got a warm-up variation and we've got a few tweaks and variations on it. What do you feel like you got out of session 1?
I think quite a lot actually. I feel like I've kind of remembered a lot of the sequences and the sort of movements. It's kind of like opened up those memories again. So I feel like when I go to a wall, I'll be able to just randomly feel the moves as well and other problems. But I think basically the main thing is having like a decent session where I feel pretty tired already and knowing that I can just come back and have a lot more sessions on it now. And hopefully I'll start to see the progression. I feel like I've got like the baseline in, so it's like the groundwork. And now it's like getting the actual training done.
Yeah, and we've got Burden of Dreams and Excalibur all on the same bit of wall.
Yeah, I mean, the goal is, do both of them in a session, right? That's the dream. That's the dream.
So I hope you enjoyed that session. Another replica one from Will. You've seen this before. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and watch on Will's progress because he is very definitely headed towards Excalibur.